It's alive! So here are the vessels. That's the developing embryo. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Hey guys, what up? Welcome back to another video. So a few months ago I was visiting some family in this ranch. So it was like a big family get together, like everyone from all over the world. We kind of just meet here on holidays. So yeah, it was New Year's Eve. I was there. Yeah, so while I was there, of course they have like animals, you know, like it's a ranch. Duh. There was this chicken. No, broody hen. That's the proper term. So she was sitting on some eggs, and during like the get together they actually started hatching. So yeah, that was really cool. I don't know about you guys, but that was the first time ever that I'd seen like a baby chick hatch like in person. Like usually, you know, you see it on TV, on movies and stuff, but actually seeing it in person is completely different. It's so my family knows that I like make videos for the internet about animals and stuff, so they were like, hey, like this egg's about to hatch, pull it out and film it, get some cool footage to share with the internet. So that was really nice of them. They think about you guys. So we pulled this egg aside, we put it like next to like a heat lamp so that it would stay warm, and I got this footage for you guys. Ya. Nació. So that was the first time I'd ever seen a chick hatch in person. It's surprisingly wet. So I was actually offered that baby chick to take home, but it didn't feel right because it's a really long drive home, and you know, I didn't have anything here at home for the chick. No heat lamp or like food, and I also had like no idea how to take care of chicks. Like I knew like basic stuff, like, you know, keep them warm, make sure they're eating, drinking, right? that's basic. I didn't even have anywhere to put them, like any like enclosure or cage or anything. I wasn't prepared for a baby chick at the time, so I said no. And we went to put them with mom. She took them back right away. So that was that. So about 4 months ago, I actually bought an egg incubator online because I'm looking into hatching out duck eggs. So, you know, we can have some mini babettes around here. You want mini use around here? She says yes. That's a solid yes right there. Like, it's just really cold right now, so I didn't want to hatch out any like ducklings right now. I wanted to wait till like it warmed up some more. So I just had this incubator. Like I hadn't even taken it out of the box yet at this point. So I said no to the chick. But there happened to be another hen laying eggs in the moment, like fresh fertilized eggs. And you know, I figured it was like the perfect time to like use it and put it to the test. I'm like, hey, I actually have an incubator at home. So, can I have some chicken eggs instead and try and hatch them out? They said yes, I could take all the eggs I wanted, but I only took 3 in the hopes of at least like 1 hatching. So yeah, that's where this is going. So here is the footage of me with the eggs and the incubator the next day after New Year's Eve. Yeah, it's January 1st, yay! Hello, 2019. Sorry about my lack of energy, by the way. I wasn't drunk or anything, I promise. Like, I was just tired, okay? So I look and feel like poop. So I'm sorry about this, okay? Anyways, I was gonna incubate the eggs last night, you know, as soon as I got home, but I don't remember what happened exactly. Like, apparently I got home, I sat on the couch at some point of yesterday, and you know, next thing I know, I open up my eyes and it's 4 p.m. of the next day. So yeah, the point is the eggs didn't get incubated yesterday, but it's fine. Like, they're still just as viable. They're viable up to a week after they've been laid. Obviously, every day that goes by, the percentage of hatch rate goes down, but a week is good. There's still a chance after a week, but yeah, I'm getting too in depth. They're fine, okay? They're fine. Okay, so what I was talking about here is that, like, you know, for example, when you buy eggs on the internet, yeah, you can buy eggs on the internet, like fertile eggs to incubate and hatch out. That's a thing, apparently. You can find anything on the internet. The internet is awesome. So yeah, when you buy fertile eggs to incubate on the internet, based on my research, apparently you have up to like a week. Like, the fresher they are, the better, like the more chances of them hatching out. There's like a rule where after like a week since the eggs were laid, and if they've been stored properly and whatnot, that's when they start losing fertileness. Is that a word? That's when the odds of them actually hatching out after incubating start to go down. In theory, I could have stored these eggs for up to a week and then incubated them, and you know, they would have still been like fine. So me not incubating them right away after getting home, not a big deal. Yeah, okay, back to the video. So here's the incubator. Yeah, we're gonna set it up. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be awesome. So let's do it. Could I be any less energetic? Like, seriously, what was wrong with me? Okay, so I got it off of Amazon. I looked for the highest rated, best feedback one on Amazon, and this was one. And also, it's like super affordable, which I wanted to make sure in case anybody wanted an incubator after this video. We're gonna see if this one is good. So yeah, let's open it. I'm gonna put some music because life is happier with music. I want you to be happier. Every argument, every word we can take back. I want to change my mind because this just don't feel right to me. Notice how the music helps my energy level? Okay. Hashtag music is life. I know you want the box. Here you go. Go on. Cats. So this, I don't know what these are. They're just kind of there in the box, loose. I have to read this now. Okay. Oh, well, that's easy. I could do that. It's a picture diagram. I love these. Who needs words when you can just say what you have to do? Although, you know what? I probably should read this so I don't like screw this up, because I was too lazy to read 8 pages. So, you know, I'll be back.
12 seconds later.
Check the incubator. Check. Please check whether all the accessories inside of the packaging box are well equipped or not. See packaging list details. Where's the packaging list? Literally, there's no list. Oh, this is... Oh, I found it. And that's why girls have long nails. Okay, it says, this is just the receipt of what I bought from Amazon. Oh my god, this is not what I need. You know what? I'll be back when I have everything figured out.
20 minutes later.
Yeah, I'm doing this.
So that's in the housing over the lid. Slides the tray back and forth so that only 3 were actually fertilized.
Okay, so I had to watch an instructional video from someone who's already used it because this not clear enough. One very important thing I learned from that video was that my incubator is broken-ish. So this part moving in there, yeah, it shouldn't be doing that. And then the egg turner thingamabobber, it should be attached and it's not. So that sucks. I'm not sure how that happened or if they shipped it like that. I don't know. But I have the screws. So I think that if I attach them again, this should be fine. So yeah, let me do that. I think we're good. Nothing moves. So it comes with a little fuse in case you have to replace it. So that's nice. It's alive. I forgot the water. Okay, so I'm also gonna be adding in one of these aquarium thermometers because you know, they're pretty accurate. So this has a thermometer, right? But you know, I've read about it being a little bit off sometimes, so I'm gonna just compare it to whatever temperature this says, and you know, hopefully they're close enough. And that's it. We got the water, thermometer. We're gonna just leave this running for 2 hours before adding the eggs in there.
Later.
Okay, so it's actually only been an hour, but it's been saying 38 degrees Celsius for a while now, which is the temperature that we want for the eggs. So I was just curious to see if the thermometer inside, like the aquarium thermometer and this one, would match. So I opened it up really quick and I checked, and they are spot on synchronized. So that makes me really happy that this incubator is reading the correct temperature. It's the same temperature up here where the probe is than down there where the thermometer is, which is another thing that I was worried about. But because it has the fan, it's circulating that hot air, so the entire incubator is the same temperature. There's no hot spots or cold spots or anything like that. So I'm really happy with it. So I'm gonna go ahead and place it in the bathroom because that's where I want it for the entire 21 days, because I think that's where my cats are least likely to knock it over. Let me show you guys the eggs. Okay, so here they are, the things you can find in a girl's purse. So this is my purse. It's a kitty. I bought it just for the kitty. So this is where I put the eggs. It's 3 of them. Hello, I'm gonna be your mommy in 21 days. And I'm gonna go ahead and mark the tops of them so that we can make sure that the automatic egg turner is properly turning them, since you guys know it was like loose and stuff. Y'all, the things I have in here, yikes. Okay, so really quick, I want to clarify that that is eyeliner, yes, eyeliner that I'm using to draw on the eggs. Wait, well, I'm not drawing on them, I'm like identifying them. But it is this eyeliner, it's the eyeliner that I am wearing. Yes, so it's safe, it's cruelty free, it's vegan, it's made with like charcoal and I don't know what else. It's annoying because it stains my eye. A lot of vegan makeup does that, but it's not gonna harm the eggs or the baby chicks developing inside. Okay? Okay. So there's the 3 eggs. Yeah, of course I named them. Because hello, it's me. So I put the name in one side and then just an X on the opposite side. Let's go ahead and add them in. Perfect. So Nikki and Charlie in the center and Bailey over here. So the way this works is this thing, you're supposed to insert this in here. And this thing is just spinning throughout the day. And as it spins, so it'll just be doing this throughout the day. That's it. So I accidentally came across this app right here. This isn't a sponsorship or anything. No one's paying me to show you guys this or talk about this on this video. I genuinely fell in love with this app and I'm gonna tell you guys about it. So it's a great tool when incubating eggs because it helps you like track batches, and you know, you can track multiple batches. It reminds you like, oh, you know, today don't forget to candle the eggs. You know, it's really handy. But my favorite thing about this app is that it tells you day by day what is happening inside of the egg. So it's really cool for like first timers like me. Like, it was cool to know every day what body parts were developing, like when the heartbeat started. Like, it's really neat. It was really cool. So I super duper recommend this app. I love it. Fell in love with it. Not sponsored, okay? I love it. It's called HATCHABATCH. I don't think I mentioned that. So this automatic egg turner works really slow. Like, you actually don't see it working. So what I did was I took my eyeliner and drew like a little line dot thing. Is that a line or a dot? So I drew that on the outside of the incubator, and so because my incubator was like kind of broken when I got it, I wasn't sure if the auto egg turner was actually working properly. But after drawing that little line dot thing, that's Ernie. For those of you wondering about Ernie, that's him. So every few hours I'd like go back in the bathroom and check to see if the egg holder tray was still on that line, and no, like, it was always at a different position, so it was definitely turning the eggs properly. Also, sometimes I'd see like the X's on top and other times I'd see like the names, so that was exciting. Like, you know, this could actually happen. We can actually have chicks here in about 20-ish days.
Oh my god.
So I candled the eggs for the first time on day 3. Well, I mean, you're not going to see like an embryo or anything, but it's really just to check the fertility of the eggs. Yeah, this being my first time that I ever incubated chicken eggs, I had no idea what to look for really. So I went over to my good friend Google and asked her some questions. That Google chick is awesome. Love her. I gotta get her a gift. So I went to Google for a guide to see what I should be seeing happening. So I found this handy dandy picture. It's pretty accurate, so if, you know, if anybody wants this as a reference, go ahead and screenshot this. Don't cut me out of that. So on day 3, I candled the eggs and it didn't look at all like the picture. I was like, oh my god, maybe these eggs aren't fertile, maybe they're not gonna hatch. So that put doubts in my head, but I decided to just wait it out. So I candled again on day 5. So 2 days later. Now, like, seriously, if nothing has happened in these 2 days, then these eggs aren't just not fertile. So we definitely should be seeing some change.
You guys, look, it's alive. Oh my god. So here are the vessels. And that's the developing embryo. I am so excited. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
So the third and last time that I candled the eggs was actually pretty late in the incubation period because, well, you know, I didn't want to like candle them too much because I was afraid of like screwing this up. So I tried to manipulate these eggs as little as possible.
Oh my god.
So I think that after like day 9 or 10 or something like that, candling the eggs after this would be kind of pointless because you wouldn't be able to see anything inside except for this big dark shadow, because by this time the chicks are so big and take up so much of the space inside of the egg that you wouldn't be able to see like anything except the chick's shadow. So something I really like about this incubator is, well, first of all, it automatically turns the eggs. Like that's just woo, right? Takes a lot of work off of you. But another thing I really liked is that it doubles as a hatcher. So at day 19, you want to stop turning the eggs so that the babies inside can get into position to peep and break out of the egg. So with this incubator, you just take out the egg holder and the top base, and then just place the eggs on the bottom section. So the chicks will hatch here and can actually spend the first couple days of their life in here. So on day 19, I went over to go do that and this happened.
What the hell? Okay, are you guys seeing this? Nikki is hatching and it's like not time. What?
So yes, Nikki decided to peep on day 19.
Why are you hatching? I haven't even turned off the auto egg turner. That's literally what I came here to do.
Like, I'm actually shocked that he actually even got in position to peep out of the egg. Like, you know, at this point, the automatic egg turner was still turning the eggs. So, like, it's pretty impressive that he still, like, got into hatching position and like stayed there and successfully peeped out of the egg. Like that's impressive and a little bit scary, you know, like this could have gone wrong for him. And you know, I don't really know why he hatched so early. Like what?
I think I've read somewhere that if you whistle they'll like respond. I can't whistle, but I'm gonna try. Oh, I can whistle. What?
Oh my god.
So that was like at 3 a.m., right? I went to sleep after that. The next morning, I woke up to this.
Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Hello. I'm your mommy. Hello.
So Nikki was finally here. Yay! He's beautiful, he's healthy, he's fully developed. I was happy. That's all I wanted. So baby chicks don't actually need food right after hatching. Just before breaking out of the egg, chicks absorb the yolk in the egg. That yolk actually contains enough nutrition and energy for them to live off of for several days after hatching. So they're not like hungry right away, but some chicks will eat right after hatching, you know, especially when they see like other chicks eating.
Okay, y'all, so it's been 24 hours since Nikki hatched. Well, it's not quite 24 hours yet. So I'm getting ready to transfer him into his brooder because he's all nice and fluffy, so he's ready to be transferred. Oh my god, you're so cute. And he like follows me around. Oh, hello honey, I'm your mommy. He's so cute. I'm like so happy right now. So I placed some food and water. Where's the water? There's the water tray back there. Because he kept like pecking, so I don't know. He doesn't need to eat, but you know, just in case. So what I wanted to show you guys is that Bailey peeked through the egg. That's a crack. No, Nikki, let me show the people that he likes my nail polish. So you know, he's been pecking at it, and that's why I put the food in. But that's Bailey, and Bailey is gonna be coming out. I see that. It looks like he's gonna be coming out in the next few hours, so that's super exciting. Nikki's not gonna be alone anymore.
So Babette, what's a brooder? Tell the people. Huh? You don't know. You don't know what a brooder is. She don't know what a brooder is. So a brooder is a small heated enclosure for raising or growing out baby chicks. So like a nursery, basically. It includes a heat lamp, a food bowl, a watering bin, bedding, like just everything a chick needs its first few days of life. You're supposed to set it up and like have it warm and ready a few hours before adding chicks inside. Like just to make sure the heat lamp doesn't overheat and like everything works properly. So that's what I did. So it's recommended to leave freshly hatched chicks in the incubator for at least 12 to 24 hours right after they have hatched. So basically you want the baby chicks to be nice and fully dry and cute and fluffy and just ready for the world, the scary, scary world outside of the incubator that has kept them safe and warm since ever for their entire existence. Another recommendation is to actually not move them out of the incubator until several chicks have hatched. That way they will be moved into the brooder together. So that's what I did. I saw that Bailey was gonna be hatching soon, so I decided to not take Nikki out into the brooder until like Bailey hatched and Bailey was like dry and fluffy. So yeah, we waited on Bailey. So I actually had to run out really quick and I wasn't planning on being long. And I wasn't. Like I was only gone like maybe half an hour. And then I came home and I found this. So Bailey hatched and I missed his birth too. Like I'm a terrible mother. I missed both of their births at this point. Like, huh? One day in the future, they're gonna be getting into trouble and I'm gonna be like, oh no, Nikki and Bailey, you can't do that. And they're just gonna throw that at my face. Like, oh, well, Mom, you weren't there when we were born, so screw you. And they're gonna keep doing whatever it was that I was yelling at them for. I can see it happening already. You'll help me out with them, right? Yeah. Got my co-parent right there. Okay, so yeah, Charlie bit me, mommy. Okay. So I waited a whole day for Bailey to dry up and fluff up. You know, the air outside of the incubator is cold, and by opening the incubator, I was gonna let that cold air in, and if he was wet, like he could get sick. Long story short, I waited for him to dry up before, you know, checking on Charlie. So I candled Charlie's egg and, you know, obviously I couldn't see anything other than like black, which I guess in theory was a good thing because that meant that possibly there was like a fully developed chick in there, and that's why we couldn't see anything. The thing is that I never like felt movement inside of the egg, and I never like heard noises. Like pretty late in the incubation period, you should be able to hear like the chicks inside, and no movement, no noises. So like I mentioned earlier in the video, probably multiple times, this was my first time hatching out chicken eggs. So I'm not the most experienced person in this case. I'm not really sure what to do. So yeah, I went to the internet. I read a bunch of articles, like a lot of them, but this was the best one. So this article made it very clear that intervening and assisting should absolutely be the last resort. So I followed what that said.
If, however, you do not have an internal PIP and you can't hear chirping and you do not see movement, please proceed to the float test.
So I decided to do the float test to see what, like, if there was hope. So I grabbed a little container. I placed some 100-degree Fahrenheit temp water inside. It was very specific about the temp. Next, you like wait for the water to settle and stop moving, and you take the egg and drop it inside. Well, not drop it like hard, like, you know, like carefully place it in there. You don't want to crack it. So according to this forum, if the egg completely sinks, it was never developed. If 45% or more of the egg is floating above the water, then that means that it never developed or the fetus passed away. So a low floater means that the egg is viable and full term, which is ideal, you know, it's what you want to see. A low floater and like the egg rocking back and forth in the water, that means that the egg is viable, it's full term, and it's gonna be hatching soon. And again, I will be linking this forum down below if you guys ever want to read more on float test. So Charlie's egg looked like a low floater to me, which was ideal, what you wanted to see. But I don't know, what do you guys think? Like, is that just me seeing what I want to see or what? Okay, so after performing the float test, I went back to that first article and pretty much just followed it. So I ended up creating a artificial peep or viewing hole. That's what that's called. So did you guys know that there's actually 2 membranes in chicken eggs? Like, I've always known about like the outer membrane, like, you know, when you crack an egg and you can see that little like leathery stuff. Yeah, that's the outer membrane. But after this, I learned that there's another membrane inside. So yeah, when you break through the outer membrane, there's another one inside, and that's where the baby is developing. You want to leave that alone at first. So that's what I did. And placed the egg back in the incubator and just waited. So at this time, I decided to finally move Nikki and Bailey out into their brooder.
Hello, my darlings. Oh, you guys look so precious.
Oh, Lord, child, don't fly.
It's time for you to go to your grow out setup. Yeah, because you guys don't fit here anymore. Okay? Come on, let's go. Y'all are gonna love it.
Come here.
There you go. Okay, you 2. Come here. There you go. Okay, you guys. Let's go.
They look so cute and tiny in there, just so adorable. Look at their little bums. As you guys can see, they've always been really good at eating. They're total foodies. Oh my god, they're just like me. And y'all, like sometimes they give me mini heart attacks. I'd walk by sometimes and see them sleeping like this. And like it looks like they dead.
Are y'all alive?
Don't scare me like that.
Gosh.
But they were always just sleeping, but like okay, like the motherly instinct in me just like would freak out every time.
Okay, go back to sleep.
Okay, so back to Charlie. So I left Charlie's egg inside of the incubator till after day 25, which is considered like the latest day that a chick will hatch. So after 25 days, if the chick has not hatched and you've somewhat helped it out, then yeah, you gotta get in there. So that's what I did. You know, I already knew at this point that there was just like not gonna be a Charlie. You know, like something told me in my heart. So yeah, so I'm going to show you guys the inside of the egg. Now if you're eating or don't want to see this, then go ahead and close your eyes, but just keep listening and I'll tell you guys when to look again. Okay, you better have them closed if you don't want to see, because I'm about to show it. Okay, so for those of you who want to see, here you go. So here it is. Here's the inside of the egg. It looks like he did start to develop, but passed away earlier in the incubation period because, you know, that's not like a full-on chick, but like it is like a developed, like partially developed embryo. So yeah. Okay, I'm not showing egg footage anymore. You guys can look now if you weren't looking. So there was no Charlie. It's not always the case to get like 100% hatch rate. Even hens, when they do the incubating themselves, don't have 100% hatch rate all the time. And I don't think it was the incubator because, you know, Bailey and Nikki are here and they're perfect and they're healthy. So I think it was just one of those eggs. So yeah. But hey, I have Nikki and Bailey and I'm happy. So this is Nikki and Bailey at around 19 days old. So this is Nikki and Bailey now. They're so big. I know. So this is Nikki and this is Bailey. So they're actually learning to fly right now. I take them outside pretty regularly.
Oh my god, cute.
Están escondidos abajo de mí. Vete a explorar. Explorar. They do kind of fly out there. So yeah, I'm gonna put them back now because he's flying. You're not supposed to be flying inside of the house. So I'm gonna put him back now so that I can finish filming this without worrying about them breaking their necks like by landing somewhere where they shouldn't. Yeah, let's go put you guys back. Yeah, so that's them now. They're super big. So because they were the first chicken eggs that I've ever hatched out and the first chicks I've ever owned, like I really just decided to not film them so much and just enjoy everything, like, you know, through here and not through there behind the lens. So that's why I didn't really share much of them with you guys till now, and even then, like, they're big beautiful babies now. But you guys will be seeing a lot more of them from now on, now that I've introduced them. And yeah, I have some really fun things planned with them, so stay tuned for that. And if you're not yet subscribed to this channel, make sure you do that so that you don't miss anything coming up. And don't forget to turn on your notification bell so that you get a notification every time I upload a new video. Give this video a big fat thumbs up if you enjoyed it and or learned something. Let me know down below in the comments what eggs you guys would like to see hatching on this channel. That's it for this video. But we're done filming. Yay! Finally, my boys. I need to drink some water. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I will talk to you guys in the next video. Have a good day or a good night, and I love you guys. Bye. This is how we have arguments. Yeah, we're arguing right now. We're in the middle of a very heated fight right now.